I wonder if one of the true patriarchs of the investment business is here today, Phil Curray.
Well,
many of his friends and admirers would wish him well.
Phil, up till a week ago, was going to be here today. Phil is 101. Wrote a book on investments in 1924, and I've known him, Phil, for about 46 or 7 years. And Phil has made all the meetings for a number of years. Would be here today, and he broke a hip about 5 or 6 days ago, but he sent a message that he will definitely be here next year. And he will be too. Phil is a hero of mine. Go ahead.
Now, the free enterprise system is out of the bottle. It's not going to get back in. It seems to be expanding and accelerating around the world. With the resulting expansion of world trade, may that lead to a reevaluation of historical measures for measuring investments?
Well, my answer to that would be that I doubt it, but I also don't know. But I don't think that the end of the Cold War is something that I would factor into my evaluation of businesses. There are all kinds of events that happen, and their impact in terms of being quantified, very difficult to figure over time. Very difficult to isolate any single variable in a complex economic equation. So in terms of how the world is going to work 10 years from now, or the returns are going to be on equity in business, I don't know what will be all the variables that impact on that. And obviously, right now people are very bullish about the fact that those returns, or something like those returns, will continue. But I would not rely in making such a projection on the fact that the Cold War has ended, or really any political or economic development around the world. I don't know how to predict future earnings of American business. And when I look at all of the great historic events of the past, nothing there gives me much in the way of a clue as to which ones would signal major changes in profitability of American business. Charlie?
Well, I think you raise one very interesting question. If the rest of the world becomes very much more prosperous, as it will if it adopts the free enterprise system, which investments are likely to do best? I would argue that the Cokes and Gillettes and so on are likely to be helped by a great increase in prosperity in what is now the third world. And I'm not so sure that's true of a lot of other businesses.
We like the international businesses we have, and as I say, that our three top holdings all have a major international aspect to them, and really in aggregate a dominant international aspect to them. And there's no question in my mind that a Coke will grow faster outside of the United States than in the United States, and the same is true of Gillette, and really the same is true of American Express. So that's built into our evaluation of those businesses. But I felt that way before 1989 too. I mean, it's very hard to evaluate how the ball is going to bounce generally, but around the world. But it is a plus to have products such as Gillette has or Coke have that have demonstrated the fact that they travel extraordinarily well around the world, that people crave those products, and that they're going to no one's going to find a way to do it better than those two companies in their respective fields. So, and they sell an inexpensive products. So all of that's going for us. But in terms of how stocks generally sell, or the profitability of American business generally is in the future, it doesn't help me much.